What's up? So, I decided to make this video real quick. One, because I still had it set up, and just got a phone call from a coworker of mine, and kind of hit base on everything that's going on, especially in this industry as a flight attendant, and it's kind of scary. So my coworker just called me and it was like telling me that they live in a household where it's 4 female flight attendants. It's not like a crash pad. It's just that they have this house that they stay in. It's 4 bedrooms, and all 4 of them stay there. They actually live there, so it's like a roommate situation, but they don't own. They're renting from somebody. Anyways, it's a house with 4 flight attendants and everything like that. And they called me and said, "Hey, one of my roommates just told all of us that she tested positive for COVID-19." So I asked her, is she staying in her room or whatever? She's like, no, she's actually on a trip and she just got her test results back from her doctor. So I was like, wow. Well, they ain't got to pull her from her trip. But the thing is, wherever she's at, it's going to suck because she's got to get back home because she's got to be quarantined at home. Unless you're going to sit there and quarantine her and keep her inside of the hotel 14 days at least, which would really suck. But then, so my coworker was like, well, I'm going to get tested tomorrow. I'm like, why don't you go get tested today? She's like, I'm going to get tested tomorrow. I'm like, alright, whatever. And I just remembered, man, it sucks. I'm talking about, I ended on my last video that I live by myself. Being by alone kind of sucks during this time period because you can't really see people. I remember the last time I was in Fort Lauderdale for the last graduation of our new hires, and I usually stay with my parents, and I did again, but I stayed away and everything because being a flight attendant, I'm more of a high risk to be able to contract COVID-19, and my parents are a lot older. They're in late 70s, early 80s, and so I just knew that, like, even if I lived with my parents or something like that, or even just staying there for those 3 days, it sucked because I couldn't be around them that much. I had to keep my distance, and I couldn't even hug my mother, man. That is like the saddest thing. Like, I could see my mom and we stayed distance apart, but I couldn't even hug my mom, man. And that's a reality that we live in now, that we can't even be affectionate towards our loved ones. And I literally, I wiped down everything that I touched in the house. I make sure I wiped everything down. I didn't want my mom wiping things down, or my dad. I took the sheets and blankets and everything off the bed that I stay on, and I went and started washing them. Put one load into the dryer and started washing the other one. And I was like, I wiped down everything. I wiped the doorknobs, the bathroom, everything down before I left their condo. And it was just so much work trying to make sure that I was protecting my parents. But it was really sucked that I couldn't be, you know what I'm saying? I couldn't hug my mom goodbye. I couldn't hug my dad. It was just a sad reality that we live in, and living by myself, I didn't have to worry about that until I went to go see them and, you know, do what I do in Fort Lauderdale. And it just, I didn't have to think about it, because when you live alone, you don't have to quarantine yourself from anybody else inside the household. It's just you. So thinking about like my coworker and living in a household, not only with other people but 3 other flight attendants, where everybody is high risk of contracting COVID-19, it's gotta be extremely scary. So I'm thinking about even like crash pads, and I've heard stories, and you know, people come to me and ask me questions about it. They live in crash pads, and their crash pads are closing up, or somewhere they stay at, and their family members are like, we don't want you to come stay with us no more because you're a flight attendant and you're still working here. It's crazy, because now you see a discrimination against flight attendants and pilots for being an essential worker, where we still have to fly because we still have people out here flying. Granted be it, I'm happy, I'm glad I still have a job, I still get paid. That if I have to go to work, I go to work. I have no problems. I have no qualms about it. I'll go. I have no problem. If there's people on my flight, great. I mean, that means they're paying to be on the flight. That means the company still has money coming in. That means they're still able to pay me. But again, there's that part where it's like, shit, stay home, people. You know, it's crazy. So it's like, what are the next steps? Like, so my coworker, so if her roommate has COVID-19 and comes back home to quarantine herself, but my coworker doesn't test positive for COVID-19, should my coworker stay at home? Should they go somewhere else? What do they do? Because they can't really go somewhere else because they live there and they work out of Fort Lauderdale. So it's not like they can go somewhere else and do everything like that. It's like, you can't work from home. So what do you do? It's kind of weird. But I guess we just are a little bit more, have to be more precautious about everything we touch and how we clean and everything like that. And know what we're doing when we're working. So it's a sad story, man. It's just crazy. It just makes me wonder, what is this person going to do now that their roommate is tested for COVID-19 and it's positive? Versus me, where I live by myself, and if I test positive, I don't have to worry about anybody else. I just come to my apartment and I stay here. You know, if I have to go grocery shopping, I just order everything that I want on the app and have them put it in my car. You know, I don't have to go inside the store. So it's crazy that we're in this world where we have to think about this stuff, but it is. And I mean, being a flight attendant, we are highly susceptible to this, and I'm pretty sure there's a lot more of us who, in the whole flight attendant world, aviation world, who have probably tested positive for it, or haven't been tested positive, or haven't been able to be tested because we don't show the symptoms, but we could be positive. And then we have people who are still flying. I have a friend who said they've been flying since January on the regular. Like, they don't do nothing but travel. And it's like, what are you doing? Like, you don't have a reason to travel. Where are you going? Everything's shut down. Where are you going to go visit? There's no vacation time. Chill out. Sit your butt down and chill. Spend some time with your kids. I don't know. But yeah, so, I mean, what are you guys doing in this type of situation? Do you live in a crash pad or with roommates that are also flight attendants? What are you guys doing? What do you guys plan if one of you guys do test positive for COVID-19? Let's build a dialogue. Tell me what you guys are doing in the comments down below, and maybe what you're doing can help out the next person, or something we can help each other out. So definitely, if you live in an apartment where you have roommates who are also flight attendants or pilots or something like that, or you live in a crash pad or something like that, where you still have to go to work because we're essential workers, what are you guys are doing to prevent yourselves from contracting the COVID-19, and what happened if somebody had already tested positive for COVID-19? What happened? So leave that in the comments. Once again, thanks again, you guys, for watching. It's a somber moment, but I appreciate you guys. Thank you for watching. Definitely put a comment down. Tell me what you guys are thinking. What are you guys doing? Hit a like, subscribe, and share this one. Share this video, because the more you share this video, the more answers or things, comments we can figure out what we can do to help those who are in the situation where they live in a place with roommates who might contract COVID-19, and what they can do to help each other out. How can we help? Let's do that. Let's build a circle and figure out how we can help each other out in case one of us does contract COVID-19 and we have to live with them. Alright, you guys, thanks again. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out. Hey, what's up, guys? So just a little update on my friend. They all, so there's 4 of them inside that household, and my friend, co-worker, tested negative. The other 3 girls in the house tested negative. So there's only one person that's tested positive in that household, but they were on the trip, so I think they were quarantined, and I think they were in California at the time. So their airline actually made them stay where they were supposed to be staying. There it is. So it's good news on that part, but still, tell me what you guys are doing about if somebody in your household is testing positive for the COVID-19 coronavirus and everything like that. Meantime, I'm gonna sit out here on the balcony and chill out on my balcony and enjoy the weather. Sunshine, looks pretty good today. It's a little chilly. Texas is feeling that cold front, but it feels good out here. Alright, peace out.